How do you resolve NPM peer dependency warnings? Imagine trying to build a puzzle and finding pieces that don't quite fit. That's what peer dependency warnings are like in your project. They pop up when a package expects a certain version of another package, but what's installed doesn't match. These warnings are common in NPM package management, especially when working with frameworks and development tools like Node.js and Express.js. They can seem tricky, but fixing them keeps your project stable and running smoothly. First, it helps to understand what peer dependencies are. Think of them as packages that a library expects you to install alongside it because it relies on them. For example, a React plugin might need a specific React version. The plugin doesn't include React itself but expects you to have the right version installed. If the versions don't match, NPM warns you about the mismatch. Next, check which versions your packages need. You can run commands like npm info package name to see available versions. Compare those with what you have in your project's package.json. If they don't match, you might need to update or downgrade your dependencies. For example, if a package needs React 18 but you have React 17, run npm install react at 18 react-dom at 18 to align the versions. This makes sure all packages work well together. Sometimes, you might want to ignore peer dependency warnings temporarily. You can do this by adding flags like legacy-peer-deps when running npm install. This tells npm to skip peer dependency checks and proceed. It's useful if you're in a hurry, but be cautious because it might cause issues later. Another flag is force, which forces npm to install packages regardless of conflicts. Use these flags only as short-term fixes while you work on proper version matching. Keeping your dependencies updated is also key. Regularly run npm update and check your package.json to ensure all versions are consistent. Avoid mixing stable and pre-release versions unless necessary. When you do update, test your project thoroughly to catch any issues early. It's also helpful to document why certain versions are used or why you applied workarounds. This helps your team understand the choices and makes future updates easier. For more complex projects, tools like Yarn's resolutions can help override peer dependency issues temporarily. But these tools requiring careful management to avoid creating new conflicts. In backend projects involving APIs, databases, and server-side logic, resolving peer dependency warnings is vital. It keeps your environment stable and your packages working together correctly. Proper management reduces bugs caused by version mismatches and makes your project easier to maintain over time. The best way to handle these warnings is to check your dependencies, install the correct versions, and use npm flags only when necessary. Keep everything updated and well documented. That way, your backend development stays smooth, reliable, and ready to handle whatever your project throws at it.